Asking the AI to predict winds of winter. Let's get straight into it. Into ChatGPT. Can you predict the winds of winter? Concrete predictions. Let's go. We'll be reacting to each character one by one. So when that loads, I'll be reading them out to you. Let's go. Alright, let's just get started with the North and the Wall. So first prediction it makes, it says Stannis versus Bolton. So Stannis is gonna win the Battle of Ice. Okay, yeah, I feel like that's kind of expected. That's what I expect. I don't know about you guys. Likely through trickery using the frozen lake to trap the Frey cavalry. Yeah, if you read the preview chapter for wins, I could very much see this happen. But it'll be badly weakened afterwards, leaving him vulnerable. Very fair prediction, I won't lie. ChatGPT's cooking so far. Theon and Asha. Theon will either die saving Jane Poole or be executed by Stannis, but his death will carry redemption. Asha may live to continue the Ironborn storyline. Wow. Theon dead? I mean, yeah, he's kind of already kind of a walking corpse. I can see that. I can see that. Davos and Rickon. Davos will retrieve Rickon Stark. Okay. Rickon becomes a wildcard claim for the North. Wow. Wait, that's a different one. Everyone's saying Davos is gonna go to Hardhome. So he's saying they're gonna bring back Rickon. That would be pretty crazy. I want to see it. The Wall. The others will attack after Jon's death. Bowen Mar's assassination will prove catastrophic, removing Jon's leadership at the worst time. I hate when chat does this, because like, what type of prediction is that? You just said what happened, bro. Anyways, Melisandre, she will resurrect Jon Snow. Okay, paralleling Beric and Catelyn. This sets Jon on his Azor High trajectory. I would have wanted more details. You know, is he gonna be reborn out of smoke and salt? Is Shireen gonna be involved? I like that prediction, but ChatGPT didn't give me much right there. Okay, wait, it's continuing though. Jon Snow comes back changed, possibly more otherworldly. His resurrection can make him less human. Yep, okay. Feel like that's pretty logical. It's kind of set up. I feel like everyone knows that. After his return, he will unite with the Wildlings, Northmen, and what's left of the Watch against the White Walkers. Okay, so he's not gonna march south. I disagree with ChatGPT. I think he's definitely going to Winterfell eventually. But yeah, identity reveal, yep. Especially with Bran and Howland Reed as sources. I think Bran is more likely than Howland Reed, but it says either in this. ChatGPT never, always on the fence, bro. Never commits to one. Arya, okay, on to Arya. Arya continues her Faceless Men training, but will not remain in Bravos forever. She'll be sent on an assassination mission that pushes her to choose Stark loyalty over the Faceless Creed. Yep, I could very much see that happen. I feel like Arya needs like a good character moment like that. Her chapters recently, they've been good, but yeah. Nymea's giant wolf pack in the Riverlands foreshadow Arya reconnecting with her direwolf and her Stark identity. Yeah, that's classic logic. Bran will fully embrace his role as the Green Seer, but his powers will become morally grey. He might manipulate events in the past, like Hodor. Yeah, okay. I feel like Jerem pretty much already confirmed that. I want to ask more about Bran, because he's a character that can generally go anywhere, but I do agree he's definitely become a bit grayer than he is right now. His storyline will tie into the origin of the others. Yeah, okay. Like, cool. ChatGPT, say the obvious. Sansa under Littlefinger's wing will become a true political player in the Vale. Yep, I can see that. She will manipulate Harry the Hare and the Lords declare to eventually retake Winterfell. I'm surprised I didn't predict Harry to die, because everyone and their nan's predicting that, but okay, like, sure, say that. The Vale army will play the decisive role in the North later, giving Sansa a path to queenship. So that's like the show route. Do you think the Vale is gonna end up in the North politics? I mean, they could. Some people are saying they could go south and Sansa gets with like Aegon. That would be pretty crazy, but ChatGPT doesn't agree, so fair enough. Cersei, her trial by combat will include Sir Robert Strong, reanimated mountain. Who knows if it's a reanimated mountain? That's not even confirmed, but okay. I guess the Faith's champion, probably the revived Sandor Clegane. Not really revived. Let's say it's more like, what's the word? It's not actually a revive. It's like a spiritual revive. But whatever. Yeah, sure. This sets up the Clegane Bowl. Okay. Yeah, I can see a Clegane Bowl happening. I hope it happens. I feel like that's Sandor's arc right there. So yeah, I'd like to see that. Cersei will lose her last allies, leading to a total downfall. She will fulfill the Valonqar prophecy strangled by Jaime. So if Jaime's the Valonqar, yeah, you know what? It's like kind of obvious option, but I can see that more likely than Tyrion. I don't know. I can't imagine Tyrion really killing Cersei. I feel like Jaime's arc involves Cersei more than Tyrion does, so I'd like to see that. I agree with chat on that. Jaime's redemption arc continues. Oh, so we're on to Jaime. Jaime's redemption arc continues, but he may fall victim to Cersei's manipulation one final time. Yeah. I hope it's not like the show, but yeah, I can see that him struggling a little bit. His final act, I just spat everywhere. That's disgusting. His final act could be killing Cersei to save the realm, fulfilling both prophecy and poetic symmetry. His final act, wow. I don't like that, yo. I feel like Jaime, he can get good redemption, golden handed just against like the White Walkers. I know it's not his arc really. His arc's with Cersei, so I guess that does make sense. And he does. I swear he says himself that his fate is like intertwined with Cersei, and they're gonna die together. So maybe Chad is actually cooking with that. I can see that. Fair enough. Daenerys will return from the Dothraki Sea by uniting Khalasars under Drogon. She embraces her fire and blood side, leading to the darker part of her prophecy. Yep, that's very much foreshadowed in her final chapter. I agree. Everyone says the Mad King Queen is not likely. I feel like it is gonna be pretty likely in the show. Not in the show, in the books. She returns to Marine to find Chaos, Victarion, and Euron plot with the Dragonhorn. Yunkai is that war plan. Okay, like that's just what's happening right now. You're not giving predictions. Whatever. Her eventual departure from Westeros won't happen until late in Winds. Yep, I agree with that. She might finally cross in Dream of Spring. It's so sad that we have to wait until Dream. But yeah, I feel like that's also correct. I don't see her really getting there. She still has to do the stuff in like the, I forget the name of it, where all like the women go for the Dothraki woman. I think GRM said that's gonna happen. And yeah, I just can't see her really getting to Westeros until Dream, so I do agree. So we're on to Tyrion. Tyrion manipulates Victarion and the Sellswords, positioning himself as Dany's advisor when she returns. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I mean, it's like the show. I hope they do it better than the show because I did not enjoy this in the show. But yeah, hopefully GRM cooks. I do agree with this prediction. His arc continues the theme of being Tywin's here in cunning but with bitterness. Yep, okay. Sure, yeah, I guess. Euron is set up as the closest thing to a human villain, as powerful as the others. He has dark magic, the dragon by horn, and ambitions of godhood. Okay, obvious. He may seize one of Dany's dragons, becoming a nightmare's... I can't speak, bro. Nightmare's threat for Westeros. I don't know about this prediction, you guys. I'm gonna be real. I don't want Euron to get a dragon. I kind of want Sam to just body him. Everyone like gassing up his preview chapter, and I just don't like Euron, man, if I'm being honest. I know, like, whatever, he's a good, cool villain, yeah, but I do want to just see him get bodied or like get eaten by his kraken. I think that would be hilarious. Dorne, okay, so we're on to Dorne. Aegon evades successfully, taking Storm's End. Yep, I can see that happening. He'll gain massive momentum as Westeros is sick of Lannisters and chaos. Yep, I agree with this. Dorne will side with Aegon at first. Aegon might be crowned before Daenerys arrives. I think this would be sick. I do hope this happens. But Aegon's legitimacy will be revealed as false. He might fall to Dany or the others advance. Yeah, I don't think the people will know that young Griff is a fake, but I think Dany will figure it out somehow. I don't know how. So yeah, I do see aspects of that being true, so fair enough, ChatGPT. On to the Riverlands. Lady Stoneheart continues her vengeance campaign. Brienne and Jaime's fates are tied to her. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is one plot. I have no idea where it's going, so fair enough. The Brotherhood without banners may fracture with Thoros of Myr opposing Stoneheart's extremes. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. They're all over the place in the last two books, so I can definitely see that fracturing. Riverrun and the Freys will collapse under this chaos. Yep, I can see that happening for sure. The others, such a long night. The others will make their first major push south of Winds, but the final war for Dawn won't peak until the Dream of Spring. Yeah, obvious. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this. Why not? It's just something new. Asking AI Predict. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and peace.